Well, here we go. It's time. It is finally time to move on to what most people consider the second half of the game, but it is, well, just as important, just a little bit worse. Or just, not worse, shorter. Because, again, I typically consider up to the fight with Bordeaux the actual halfway point. Due to all the crap with Alcade happening and getting Endrance on your side. Alright, I'm actually going to read this topic right here because this is literally the people of the world not putting the pieces together, but in the beginning throes of doing so. So they're just talking about how Haseo and Endrance like have this insta-kill skill. So some people are thinking it's the Forest of Pain, but that doesn't make sense because Endrance never went in the Forest of Pain. Yeah. Also, Taihaku, who we saw in Volume 1, did go into the Forest of Pain, but he doesn't have that insta-kill skill. And this is actually interesting right here, this post by L.A. Stare. So, it's kind of correct, but because if you haven't actually watched Hack Sign or caught into some of the stuff during the first series of games, then you don't know how Haseo's player was involved, but it's kind of there, but not really. And this is actually a little more on point. If you've watched the terminal discs, then that actually makes a lot more sense. Anyway. Oh, and of course, this person just goes for the immediate freaking... Yeah. Ooh, they're cheaters. But it's actually interesting. And that other topic is absolutely of no worth. So let's actually move on to the mail. And there's a ton of it. Okay, we're going to go from the bottom up. So Antares just gives us another rundown on the lost weapons. It's not nothing you haven't heard before, but he's just breaking it down in simpler terms. And he's just sorry for pretending he's Philo. And then he just sends another immediate email. Yeah, I mean, you could have put this in your previous message. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. What do you have to say, Yada? Yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Yada, sir. Yeah, this is Pi just trying to cheer him up. And Kun as well. And of course, Syllabus and Gaspard send their own, congrats. Oh, Atali. Atali also sends her thanks and says she has to do something for Moontree. We'll get to that in a few minutes.
I wonder if she'll come to the party.
Spoilers, she won't. So we need to go to the same aisle that we were at before.
The crowning ceremony, huh? I'm really not in the mood for a party.
You weighed down by what happened to Alcade?
NPC, over in Makanu's Harbor District.
Alright. So, here we go. We're gonna get a scene as we log in. At Moontree, and I'm gonna shut up for the duration of this because this is bad.
Moontree's headquarters?
Hmm?
So, Sacocky, what did you mean by a job?
Adelaide, it's a very important job. It is a task necessary to realizing the ideals of Moontree.
Moontree's...
Can I depend on you, Adelaide?
Yes, of course! I'd do anything for you.
Good girl. Listen well, Adelaide. You must atone for your sin. The sin you have committed.
Sacocky? That sound... I can hear it. That sound is... Sacocky, we have to leave here. It's too dangerous.
Open your ears. Listen well, Adelaide. That sound is ringing for you. The sound of cleansing. And this is the room of penitence. Now, you're going to confess everything. The arrogance, ostentation, and fear that lies beneath your mask. Confess it all! Show me the small, diminutive self that hides under your pretty little character.
Sacocky? This is...
You must atone for all your sins.
What?
Surely by now you must know how many victims were born from your regrettable mistake. Whose fault was it that the Ida server was created? That was a terrible incident. Good, virtuous players unable to fight back, sent to the darkness of a coma after being PK'd one by one. It's all well and good that Haseo and the others were able to bring them back safely. But if they had failed, things would have gotten much worse.
But that was...
Whose fault was it that Bordeaux drowned in power?
No.
Is that so? If she hadn't been infected while in the Ida server, she wouldn't have ended up that way. That's right. It's not just Bordeaux, is it? What about Alcaide?
I didn't...
That's true. Bordeaux was the one who PK'd her, not you. You're not to blame. But think about it. What if Bordeaux had not been infected by Ida? Wouldn't Alcaide have been spared from her coma? And if that had been the case, Haseo would never have grieved. But Haseo did grieve, didn't he? Whose fault was it? Can you tell me the answer, Adelaide?
No!
What's that? I can't seem to hear you. Please, allow me to remember in your stead. Now, whose fault was it?
Please. Please. Stop.
Ah, I remember now. It was you. It was all your fault, Adelaide. Deny it or not, the answer is the same. But you already know that, don't you? Just who is to blame? Yes, that's right. It was always you.
Because of me.
Yes. Everyone suffered because of you.
But I tried so hard.
And yet, it always backfired.
Sacocky,
There you go again. Always seeking my aid and comfort.
But I've only got you, Sacocky.
Very well, Adelie. As you wish. I shall pardon you completely. No matter how much the world may hate you and loathe you, I will always be the only one to need you.
Sacocky.
Therefore, you must obey me and my wishes. And if you ever leave me, you will be plunged into the darkness of eternal solitude. You don't want to be alone, do you? People will always seek out the warmth of others. There is no one who can truly survive entirely on their own. Close your eyes, Adelie, and relax.
I'll need to talk to the event NPC over in Makanu's Harbor District.
Before we do that, though, let's break down what we just saw. So, Sacocky led Atley to a hidden room in Moontree, and then proceeded to gaslight the shit out of her for everything that had happened in the world up to this point. And then, judging by the end there, infected her with Ida. Keep in mind, he first met Atley on a suicide website. Because Atley's life was shit in real life up to that point. And it still basically was. But he took every opportunity to condition her into just completely relying on him. Now do you know why I hate Sacocky so much? Like, yeah, he's a brilliant villain, but god damn. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the harbor. Man. It kind of hurts even more than Alcade's death scene. Because, like, that's hard to watch him do that to her. And yes, it does get worse, but the initial shock of seeing how he did that to her it's just, even upon subsequent views, it's just, ugh. Thanks. Okay, so... Aryosha, Heavenly Flower in blue. You're Aryosha. Let's go to the dome. And it really just... I saw her run by. Get back here. I'm not done with you. And blue is the werewolf girl. There you are. Alright. So, yeah, it just mirrors, like, a lot of stuff that you see in real life. Like, people gaslighting into others into believing things that they want them to believe in. Okay, what am I doing? Jeez. In my incandescent rage, I forgot what I was actually supposed to be doing. Yes, he has that effect. Anyway, let's get to the harbor. There's gonna be a bunch of cutscenes, and then this video is gonna be over. Okay, set sail. Like, it's always sad when something like that happens, but to see it, or see it depicted so accurately in a video game, wow. And I'm just gonna skip the announcer's dialogue presenting the Holy Palace tournament winners, because it's literally almost the exact same as the...
I guess I'll go and talk to everyone.
Demon Palace. Alright, let's talk.
Are you gonna take aim at the Sage Palace Emperor's throne next?
Not that I have any choice, cough cough.
Aseo! Congratulations on your victory! I'm so happy, I feel like I won it myself!
Oh, I see Sirius is, here. Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. Wow, have you not been paying attention?
I can see it. The beautiful sparkle of the stars that surround you.
Master N was great to watch. I've fallen in love with him all over again.
So it's Saku who came.
Oh, it's you. Go away. I didn't call for you.
Hello, Aseo. It seems you're the star of the party tonight.
Master Ren, don't waste your time talking to the likes of him.
Weird. I'll save Sirius for a little later. Okay.
Come on, stand tall. After all, you're the one who cured Adderley, aren't you? It'll be fine. Look, if we just keep on fighting like this wherever we can, everyone's sure to wake up. And since Adderley was healed, I'm sure your special summon will also be fine, right?
We got a long way to Shino still. Just gonna let you know that right now. Hey, old man.
Come on, sweetheart, hurry up with the booze!
You drinking in real life again, old man?
I don't care what you think. I feel great now. How do you like that?
You're sure in high spirits today, Antares.
Here, I'll give this to you, so don't give me any trouble.
Oh yeah, I forgot he gave us his member address during...
Long time no
Okay.
see.
Didn't know you were here, Beast Man.
Yep, I sure am.
Oh, Gobby, why weren't you integral to this game's plot like in the trailers? Okay, fine, I'll talk to Sirius.
Aseo, I'm afraid I made a fool of myself at the arena. I'm here, fully aware of my shame. What happened to Alcade is my fault. There's nothing I can say that will help. If only I hadn't lost myself in that power.
I don't plan on blaming you. It's my fault, too.
I'm nothing but a mere powerless player now. Please, Aseo, take care of...
I know.
Yeah, well, Sirius feels pretty damn bad. I know I would too. Oh, Taihaku, you're here.
You've defeated Sirius. We've now seen the difference in power between one who is trapped by desire and one who is supported by faith.
Interesting choice of words. We'll be seeing more of Taihaku later. Yeah, but that's it. No, go away. Oh, Pie's here. Hey, Pie.
Congratulations. Although you don't look too happy.
Alkaid,
She still hasn't recovered. Her circumstances are different from the young lady's.
so, what do you think that we could do to bring back all the lost ones?
The only thing we can do is to not ever run away.
You're as cryptic as Taihaku. Thanks, Pie. Yes, we have to talk to Pierce again. I'm just gonna skip over it.
Ooh, you with the good eye.
Oh, I can't.
It looks like
No.
you really liked that little kiss last time.
Like hell?
Okay, we're gonna...
Wait a second. Hey! Wow! Ah!
Really? They just
I'm
made a
kinda
freaking
tired.
animation just for that.
I think I'll be by myself for a bit. Ovan
And he just
never
goes
made it
to the
party
balcony.
today. Neither did Adelie. Come to think of it, I didn't see any Moontree members.
There's a reason for that.
Adelie! You're here. Is the Moontree job... Oh. Adelie.
Haseo, there you are.
Oh, they're here,
What's
and
wrong?
so is
What's with
Kaede.
all the pale faces?
Something bad has apparently happened at Moontree.
Something bad.
Please allow me to explain. Sacocky has betrayed Lord Zelkova. Moontree's headquarters have been overtaken by Sakocky's followers. Zelkova was PK'd and is lost.
A guild dispute? Isn't that something you should just take care of yourselves?
If it was just a regular PK, you might be right.
Huh?
We just got a call from Master Yada. A strong Ida signal was confirmed, coming from inside Moontree's headquarters area.
Ida.
Oh, boy.
Zelkova was PK'd in an area with an Ida signal, and his whereabouts are unknown.
Which means that...
Yes, there's a possibility he'll become a lost one.
Master Haseo, may we request your assistance, please?
Why are you asking me?
Lord Zelkova always said, if anything ever happens to me, call on Haseo.
Why?
Me?
Please, Master Haseo, I beg you.
Tell me exactly what the situation is at Moontree headquarters.
The inside was like a nightmare.
Oh, that's... Oh my god.
It may not even have been her. She attacked Lord Zelkova like she'd been hollowed out, or controlled.
Adelie attacked Zelkova?
Black orbs came and attacked all of us. Then those possessed by the orbs began attacking each other.
Ida's effect on emotions.
Kaede, did you notice anything else about Adelie that you can tell us?
Notice anything? Wait. Come to think of it, I think I saw those black orbs around Adelie's body too.
Oh no.
Looking at the situation, it seems most likely that she has also been infected by Ida.
Let's go.
That's
we can't
just
afford to lose
great.
an epitaph user candidate.
No.
A sale?
It's not just Adelie. I refuse to let anyone else become comatose. I won't let it happen. I won't lose anyone ever again.
Right.
Haseo, let's go back to town.
All right then. We'll all make preparations and meet at the Chaos Gate?
Right. Let's hurry.
Go. So, yeah. As you can see, Haseo's been quite affected by what happened to Alkaid. He does not want to lose a single person ever again. And can you really blame the poor guy? Like, geez, a lot's happened to him. Even when he was still a dick in Volume 1, he didn't want to lose people. But it's just definitely more pronounced than it was before. Alright, let's head to Setting Eternity's Night Moon, or whatever the heck.
Go to Delta Setting Eternity's Night Moon.
Yep, let's totally go there. Yikes, I accidentally knocked the cable for the audio interface out. Whoops. So let me explain how that even happened. Like, the computer tower is right at my feet, because there's no other place in the room to put it, and so my feet are like dangerously close to the a lot of the cords. So if I move them the wrong way, I have there's a possibility of yanking them loose, and that's just what happened. I yanked one of the cables outside of the audio interface. Anyway, let's go. Let's go to Setting Eternity's Night Moon. Except we can't do that.
We can't warp?
Nope.
What's going on?
Well.
Well, it looks like Ida doesn't like us much, doesn't it?
What do you mean, pie?
Pie.
It just means that Ida's grown enough to select players it wants to imprison in an area.
You're kidding.
Oh, geez.
Right now, Moontree's headquarters has been turned into a small-scale Ida server.
Just like the one that was opened
And
at the beginning of
unlike
Volume
last
2?
time, where it merely picked players at random, now it's choosing specific players, according to its own will.
But why?
Choosing players? For what? What does it want from them?
According to Master Yada, the last Ida server was only to observe. And this one is to experiment.
Experiment on what? Us?
Ida has interacted with the epitaphs in a variety of ways.
Yep.
Attaching to me and making my epitaph go berserk. Controlling entrance and observing people. And most recently, absorbing Adelie's epitaph, growing in strength, and creating the Ida server. It is clear from these events that Ida possesses an interest in the epitaphs.
So what did Ovan say
Ida
before?
desires the epitaphs.
Epitaphs call Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
Call
Yep.
Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
I just said that even not knowing the cutscene would show up.
And now that we've taken back Adelie's.
Which is why it's trying to get it again.
Does Ida have some love affair with Innes or something?
If we
Sheesh.
don't do something soon, Adelie might just get swallowed up, player and all.
We can't let that happen.
But epitaph users have at least some resistance to Ida, don't they? So then...
Oh, Haseo,
Have
wake
you
up, will you?
forgotten? She hasn't yet opened her eyes as an epitaph user.
Of course. That would make Adelie the perfect target for Ida.
Pretty much, yeah.
We have to hurry.
Like this.
Haseo,
What?
you got something when we escaped from the Ida server, didn't you?
What's this? Ovan 01. Ovan?
Why do all these signs point to Ovan?
Give it to me.
Jesus, you could ask nicely, Pi. Oh wait, you don't like being treated nicely, and
this,
vice versa.
Master Yada will find a way to let us enter Moontree's area.
How? What do you mean?
I'll send you an email once it's ready, so make sure you're ready when the time comes.
Fine, if I must. Alright. Yeah, so a lot of crap just went down. But we'll take care of that next time.